What's up, y'all? It's the Sports Mix. Big Kenny checking in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. So I just real quick, man, want to address some of you fans, trolls, I call you. I just saw Shilo Sanders Shilo Sanders was waived by Tampa Bay. And, in the comments always, you got these people, man, they laughing and find it hilarious and kind of taking joy at the fact that he was cut and, it's just funny to me, man. Usually it's a grown man that probably never accomplished much of anything in their own personal life, you know what I'm saying? And they find joy and just coming down on people that they don't like for whatever reason. It's Shilo is Deion Sanders' son. We all know. Deion Sanders, man, was a big personality. His kids, man, grew up and they didn't have the struggle. They didn't have the fight. They kind of grew up with pretty much everything they wanted. They had the benefit of having a professional athlete, one of the greatest professional athletes we've ever seen, a two-sport athlete two-sport professional athlete. Deion was a multi-athlete, played multiple sports in high school and college as well, ran track, played basketball in high school, so, along with baseball and football. So it just hilarious to me, man, when I see people that take pride and they have joy in what's perceived to be the downfall or a shortcoming of an athlete or somebody that they don't particularly care for, right? It's really, man, just shows a lot more about the people. A lot of y'all dudes, man, or females, whoever, a lot of y'all just weirdos, man. You know what I mean? It's funny now. Oh, damn, we showed his daddy. We showed his daddy who's the boss. Whatever, man. It's crazy. It's crazy to me that people can find some semblance of happiness in themselves at being able to take shots or jabs at somebody that was perceived to be he got cut. So now So the kid is grew up. His family is well off. He's not hurting in any stretch of the imagination financially. I think he's a solid young man from everything that I've seen about him. He'll land on his feet. I think he'll land on the NFL roster. This is that time of year where players get cut. They're cutting rosters down to 53. The NFL season starts next week, so you got to get your rosters down to 53. I'm not sure of the deadline, but that's coming. And it didn't work out for him in Tampa Bay. He'll latch on with somebody else. If not, he'll figure it out. And there's a lot of young men this time of year that's getting that call, man. He just happens to be somebody a little more visible. It's going to be interesting to see what happened with his brother up in Cleveland. I've done a video on that before, and I'm not really confident in Cleveland handling that situation in a way that's beneficial to himself, to Shador, and the Browns themselves. But I'll do another video on that. But so, Shilo Sanders was released by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I believe today, and I just find it weird and funny, that some of you guys, just love to get into the comments and just bash the kid or just find joy in the fact that he got released or waived or whatever. He lost his job, and that's good. That's good news to a lot of you guys. I don't know. That's weird to me, but that's what it is. That's the kind of the climate that we live in now with this internet and people trolling and all that stuff. So it's whatever, man. But I just y'all people that find joy in somebody else's demise or downfall, y'all are weirdos. Y'all have a good day, man.